What's up, guys? Welcome back to another reaction video where I just realized Chester was in the background roaming around. Sorry about that. Welcome to another reaction video. Today we're going to be doing that chapter. I have so many to do, but I'll space them out. Please go give that chapter a go and subscribe to them. I'll put in the description the original video link for this, my Instagram and my Twitter, if you feel so inclined to follow. And Chester, what are you doing? Anyway, let's get into the video. I'm so sorry that these are uploading a little late. I had a little problem with OBS, but it's working now, and Chester's finding a place to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah, good boy. He's going to sleep. Okay. Alrighty, let's get into the video. Sorry. Wait, what did that say here? Jenelle Potter lived in Mountain City, a quiet, sheltered young woman. She developed a crush on Bill Payne. However, when scary social media messages began to appear, her parents were contacted by a mysterious CIA agent who told them what Bill Payne was really up to. Oh, this sounds like a juicy episode. Okay. Yeah, you can go.
Hey you, and welcome. My name is Mike, and in this video we're going to talk about, where to begin? That's a good sign. Bizarre. This case is really about how you shouldn't believe everything you read on the good old internet.
Yep.
Who would have thunk it? In this video, we're going to talk about a lady named Jenelle Potter. She had trouble making friends in Mountain City, Tennessee. And so, this being 2005, Facebook baby, she was all about it. So much so that she invented people who weren't real. And when someone clicked the old unfriended button, these fictitious people would have some real life consequences. Let's giddy up.
Might be a bit too loud.
In this one, we're going to take a trip up the mountains to Mountain City. It's home to about 2,500 people in the northeast tippity top of Tennessee. It's a small community snug in the mountains bordering on Virginia and North Carolina, known as a friendly, cheerful, Christian, God-fearing, welcoming town. And in this picturesque little place lived a cast of characters. Let's meet them. Let's start with Jenelle Potter, shall we? Now, she herself wasn't born in good old Mountain City, but she sure made a name for herself there. Probably not hard, there's only 2,500 people living there. Ms. Potter was born in 1982, the second of two children. Jenelle grew up outside Philadelphia, though when she reached adulthood, her parents moved herself and themselves to Mountain City in 2004. The older child got a job for herself and lived her own life. The three of them moved to Mountain City to tend to aging family. Now, Jenelle had a number of health issues. She was born with an auditory disability, she was in special ed, she was diabetic, had anxiety issues, and received disability payments once she was an adult. And as such, her parents were very protective of her. Maybe a little too much. So, as you can imagine, Jenelle had a hard time making friends, socializing. She would cling to her parents, every time she was out and about. Wasn't the most, you wouldn't yap away with her if you met her on the street. And so the internet was her way out. And in 2004, 2005, it sure as shit was chat rooms, then MySpace, then Facebook, which was just taking off. Her parents were Barbara and Martin Potter. It was Barbara's mother they moved to Mountain City for, and she lived with them. Marvin Potter was known as Buddy because, I don't know. He was a former Marine who later, according to himself, worked with the CIA. Holy shit, watch yourself. And Marvin Buddy, as we'll call him, he sure as shit wanted you to know that he was a former soldier. You better believe it. He would walk around with guns all the time, had his
God.
medals,
One
wore
of them.
baseball caps, did all the stuff. And after serving in Vietnam, he left the service, got a regular job, had a back injury, oof, and then was on disability like his daughter. He even had
Viet-fucking-nam. I've never heard it called that. Alright, now I know what to call it. Thanks, Mark.
an oxygen tank. An oxygen tank he just draped with bullets, by the way. Barbara herself had worked for Hewlett-Packard, but by the time the three of them moved to Mountain City, none of them were working. Now, after living in Mountain City for a few years, a kind citizen of the local populace took it upon herself, to try and get Jenelle out of her shell. Her name was Tracy Greenwall, and she started getting Jenelle out and about a little bit more. And through Tracy, Jenelle met Billy Payne, Tracy's brother. Poor, naive, sheltered Jenelle. Oh, she liked Billy. She liked him a lot.
Oh, no.
Billy was 7 years older, grew up like his sister Tracy in Mountain City, and worked in the local factory. Billy was a fan of the ladies, and also a fan of pills.
Was a fan of the ladies? I'm guessing he died? Usually when you say was is past tense, not is.
By the time he was in his 30s, he was trying to stop his addiction to opiates. In late 2009, a woman named Billie Jean Hayworth, she started working in the factory. And this is all like straight out of a Springsteen song. They fell in love. Bill, and Billy, this won't get confusing at all. Bill the man, right, he wanted to make something of this, he wanted to settle down, fly right, get his shit together. He gave up the booze, the pills, the philandering, and in the autumn of 2010, Billie Jean became pregnant and gave birth to a son in July 2011, Tyler. And so, Bill, Billie Jean, and baby Tyler were a happy little family. Yet Jenelle was developing a crush on Bill. Now, Bill's sister Tracy had tried to set up Jenelle with another man, a guy named Jamie Curd. He was an older fella, bit of a computer whiz, so they'd have that in common. Jamie and Jenelle ended up becoming quite the thing. Even though they were pretty different, Jenelle shy and sheltered, Jamie a bit of a ruffian. They hid their relationship from Jenelle's parents.
What?
He would pop by the Potter house from time to time, fixing the old USB drive, if you know what I'm saying. But he and Barbara didn't have a clue.
Fixing the old USB drive, you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. That's one way to put it.
Jamie even gave Jenelle a secret phone. As you know, Jenelle's parents, they were very protective of her. They kind of monitored all her communications. However, even though Jenelle and Jamie had quite a thing going on, a beautiful relationship was blossoming, she still had the hots for Bill Payne.
No.
Then things would take a turn for the worse. Hurtful, anonymous comments began appearing on Jenelle Potter's Facebook page. It was rough, it was awful.
Great grammar.
Her parents would post, asking these dang dirty trolls to stop. No dice. She would constantly get inundated with people messaging her, posting on her, saying just awful things about Jenelle. For no reason. But Jenelle, she would have her suspicions, about who could be behind these anonymous atrocities. Billie Jean Hayworth. They did not get on in real life.
I'm sorry, but this has got to be... No. I think that Jenelle is making fake... Well, he said it. She makes fake profiles, right? And, yeah, he said that. And he said that she made multiple... Oh, he said fictitious people. Billie Jean Hayworth is not fictitious, although it is if you're not her and you make a profile, I guess. I don't know how that works.
Billie Jean, of course, was at the time engaged to Bill, had a child with him, and Jenelle was jelly. And so Jenelle started spewing some vitriol and diatribe herself. It got to the point that Jenelle and her dad, Buddy, this case is confusing, would go to the police and complain about the online hate she was receiving. Then it spilled into real life. Rocks began to be thrown at the Potter house. Sickos. The two Billies wanted the Potters to know who it was.
No, people don't do that because that's how you get in trouble. People don't just write their name on a rock and throw it and go, I didn't do it. Like, that's obviously set up. Come on. Even I can see that. That is set up.
That had it in for them. Even writing their own name on the rocks.
Yeah.
Which, if you did that, you're as dumb as rocks. Then, Bill and Billie Jean did the unthinkable. They unfriended her on Facebook. I'm getting chills, lads. But then the real shit hit the fan. At about 10:30 a.m. on the 31st of January 2012, a 911 call was made.
Not the kid, please no. Oh my god, please not the baby as well. No. Why do I always choose things with children in it? I'm blaming you, Mark. Please no.
There's a baby involved. She don't look right. I'm wondering if she's in the other right playpen. It kind of looks like she's trying to get to her baby.
Oh my god.
A friend happened into the house of Bill and Billie Jean and found them both brutally murdered. 6-month-old Tyler was still alive in his dead mother's arms. This, of course, shocked the community. What happened was that in the early hours of the 31st of January, hours before, they were found, intruders stormed into the house and shot both Bill and Billie Jean in the head. Bill's throat was also cut open.
So execution style, and it was overkill as well. Yeah, well, I can't see Jenelle aiming that well. I'm guessing it was her dad because she's made up all this stuff and her dad's like, nope. And he's gotten involved.
The intruders then fled without disturbing the place at all. And so when the investigation began, the clues were non-existent. No fingerprints, no shell casings, no forensics really at all to speak of. The job had been clean, almost professional.
Yeah.
None of the stuff you would expect to find was found that would give you some sort of clue as to who could be behind this.
Oh god. Oh no.
However, who were Bill and Billie Jean fighting with shortly before this happened? The police went to speak with the Potters. It seemed like they had some kind of blood feud going on. I mean, hey, rocks, unfriending people, Jesus, hardcore. But to do, something like this.
Got lost with the Tennessee girl.
Oh, okay, nice to meet you.
Basically, what we're doing right now is investigating the double homes. Very serious matter. Everybody always points a finger at us for something.
Oh no, there ain't nobody pointing a finger.
Do you know of anybody that would hurt them? Want to hurt them?
No, actually, I don't. And I feel bad about the situation because I didn't want no harm on them. They've been harassing me in my driveway, on our property. And then yesterday morning when I got on Facebook is when I found out.
Shut up!
And, I'm sorry it happened, but, that's all I can tell you is they have been harassing the living crap out of me.
You just made yourself suspect number 1. Shut up. Lawyer up. I know it looks dodgy, but you can blame it on you don't know what to say due to, I don't know, learning difficulties. I don't know. Just shut up. Lawyer up. You're giving too much now.
Why would they be harassing?
It came out to be a jealousy thing. They thought I was too pretty.
I find it unlikely they'd say that. They then ask
Oh
about
my
Jamie.
God.
He was known as a bit of a ruffian, and They knew that he was, Janelle's secret boyfriend.
What's Jamie to you?
He's just a friend. We've been friends for years.
He's friend of our family.
Yeah.
He's a friend to all of us, to me. Jamie kind of like your boyfriend?
No,
No.
no, he's just a really good friend.
Does he want to be your boyfriend?
Not that I know of.
Mm-hmm. You have evidence.
So the police go and speak with Jamie. They bring him in and get him to do a polygraph. He fails with flying colors when they ask him about the identity of the killer. However, he gives them not a thing.
I think you went in there. I won't take care of this situation. I won't take care of people messing with you now. People ain't gonna mess with my girl no more. She's not my girl. You may say that out loud. With your heart, too. Were you the only person never killed? I like that.
Then Jamie does something odd. He asks the detectives this question.
Is the CIA here?
Oh.
CIA? No.
No.
Oh, wow. Yep. And all they need to do now is be like, hang on, buddy, Janelle's father is an ex-CIA agent. Why did he mention CIA? I reckon him and Buddy did it. Wow, okay.
That's the question.
Yeah, because you would need, sorry, pausing a lot, but you would need, to clean up a mess that big, for forensics wise, you would need more than one person to do it in such a short time. I got a feeling.
Why did you ask about the CIA? Because he says he works for
They were like, what the F? Well, Jamie then begins telling the detectives that he had been in contact with a secret, CIA agent named Chris. A secret CIA agent.
Chris Motionless? Are you a CIA agent? Wait, what?
Named Chris.
I'm on
here
to
in Mountain. You think he'd be off fighting whoever the CIA are fighting nowadays? Doing some mad stuff. No. Turns out Tom Clancy should have written his books closer to home. This Chris told Jamie he was, his job was to protect Jenelle and the Potters from harm. He was watching everything that was going on. He was like her silent protector.
The nation
We got it.
is counting on you to discover the truth.
I'll call the White House.
You might be asking yourself, why would a CIA agent give a shit about the Potters? But, I don't know, I guess she was some kind of high value person. This came straight from the White House.
It came out to be a jealousy thing. They said I was too pretty.
I'll call the White House.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
After 7 hours in the interrogation room, Jamie finally told the police that Buddy was the one who shot Bill and Billie Jean.
Shut up.
Who shot him? He who? Buddy?
Buddy, the guy on disability, had trouble walking, oxygen tank. He was a stone cold killer. So we got a mysterious CIA agent named Chris. And didn't Buddy say he once worked for the CIA?
That's what I said.
But of course, when Buddy was asked about this, can't tell you. Top secret. Sorry, lads. The police then went and brought Buddy in. After, by the way, when they went to him, Buddy always had a shooter on his hip, and when the police rocked up to his house, it seemed like Buddy was going to go for it. The police managed to grab his arm and bring him in handcuffs.
Oh,
He was going to go down fighting.
that's guilty right there.
You know
Wow.
why you right? That somebody's told you I'm the one who killed somebody. I'm not gonna tell you I did something I didn't do. I believe you are sick and tired. The most precious person in your life
Good cop, bad cop.
being attacked and harassed constantly. I know
What's
that.
with this?
Okay? Ever since
Blue pill, red pill.
all this crap started, I've had my life threatened. My wife has been threatened. They've threatened to take Janelle, cut her head off. And you hear people plotting to catch your daughter in a restroom and murder her.
obviously he believes this because I think this is what he meant by fictional characters that have real life consequences. I think that he believes 100% that his daughter's life is in danger. So it's a kill or be killed kind of thing for his daughter. Because she made some fake profiles pretending to be attacked. Oh my god, that's gross.
And just
Ew.
so much.
My question, I got it right now. Janelle Barkley, what you did. You know.
Oh, you should have said I didn't do anything. Not no, you just didn't.
After 4 hours, it seemed like they had him. They had 2 people who confessed to being involved. Then, executing a search warrant on the Potter's home, they found just a shitload of guns.
Whoa, I told you
About
so.
60. But he was ready to go back into Vietnam, take on the commies by himself. Not only
Viet fucking Nam.
that, they found pictures of Bill and Billie Jean in the house too. On the photos were some nasty remarks. Also, many of the pictures appeared to have been ripped up. The police seized the family computer and their truck, and in the back of the truck they found bags and bags of shredded papers.
Oh, I
One
stapled them
officer
together.
spent a month piecing them back together, which
Fuck
must
yeah.
have been fun. And doing so pieced together the story. They were emails from Chris. Let's read a few, shall we?
The music.
From Chris to the Potters. I'm 1,000 yards away from your mom's house. I see everything. Perfect. I have also been around your mom's house. It was Barbara's mother who lived in Mountain View, and I know where the rooms are when they have not been home. I guess you're wondering what my job is for the CIA and also ICE. Overseas, that's keeping girls from trading, and also for CIA. I just kill and I enjoy that a lot. I get to shoot all the bad guys. And with NICS, well, I work with some Marines overseas and do things with them and also go on walks and know what's going on there. There is a lot I'm in, but they seem to want me all the time. I don't know if it's because I'm skinny and long or because I can do things faster than most. Not really sure. I'm a sharpshooter, also would tell you to carry a gun with hollow point so it can blow them away. Make sure you carry, please. Yes, I'm sure it's getting to Jenelle. She is going to die here, I feel, with all this crap. Well, if he needs to do anything, buddy, get Bill first, because he's really mean and an asshole. Damn, fucker. Here's another one. Kill, 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 and don't worry about them. Buddy's ID. They need to give him that shit because he could use it right now and do what I'm doing, and then he could work with us, you know. See, Chris would tell the Potters, he could get Buddy, CIA clearance, because of course Buddy, he used to work with the CIA. Of course he did. Here's an email of Barbara asking Chris, where's the ID? Hi Chris, Bud was wondering when he would be contacted to meet and pick up his ID you spoke of some time ago. Just for your info, he is home every day now, as I am home. He can come alone because Jenelle can be with me. He is actually wondering if there is an ID or not. They call him, he'll put in his code and meet wherever. Chris responded, but yes, I saw the ID. They have not gave it to him yet. That's what makes me so mad. They say they will do it and they have not called him. I even told my boss about it and he said yes. Chris would tell that he had killed in his line of work, to which Barbara would respond, as long as you're doing the right thing for mankind, then you will not be judged badly. If it is like Buddy did, you are helping others by getting rid of the bad. I understand what you do fully, if it is like Buddy did.
There's a confession.
I worry about when you retire though. Don't let it ever get you down, Chris. Here's another one Barbara sent to Chris. Maybe Bud will have ID by then and can use CIA guns, etc. for his protection. Get the jobs done, you know? They all need to go and the ones left need to be given a big scare as they watch and wonder, am I next? Whatever, whenever you want to do whatever, contact Bud. Did you tell your bosses guys work with you? Prob not do that because he, has no ID, you know. Bud knows this area well and will help you, he said. He is fed up and ready. Shame they had to push him to this because he is a very patient man. But once you push him too hard too long, it's over. he won't take it. Bill Payne, never acts along. We know of some he's been in on killing and girls being raped there. It's no secret. So they may as well accept the losses and go on with their lives because they are not going to get Jenelle. There is no way. Between our heavy quantities of ammo and protection of her at all times, and your alls, they're going to get the surprise of their lives. If someone wants to bring it on, they will all die, including the baby. Billy is a satanic, mean, manipulating liar. So, you think that it will be in a week or so? Things will be happening. We are thinking different, sooner, and ready. Well, we will see. It may be sooner than anyone thinks. Yes, we've had enough and we want peace, and no one here wants to kill anyone, but we will. And here's one Chris, Agent Chris to you, sent to Jamie. She is a good person. These girls, that's Billie Jean and her friends, are just driving her so crazy. And you know they are crazy, but what they are doing is still fucking wrong and hurting her like they are. There is no reason for it. Just because she is sweet and very pretty,
like I'm reading a
prettier than them. They need to get over it. They just love to pick, but from what I know, something will happen to them in time. With you and Buddy, I hope you all can get them. And that you know what you are all doing is great. You're going to help the town. I wish I could kill them, but right now, I really can't. So the emails told a story, a batshit one. You know, this Chris, Agent Chris, would be emailing the Potters, especially Barbara, because Barbara was mad for Chris. And Chris would also email Jamie, you know, telling them there was a conspiracy to hurt Jenelle, to kill her, to kidnap her, to do some awful things, and that Bill Payne and Billie Jean Hayworth were sick, twisted, evil people. Bill and Billie Jean were Satanists. They were abusing women all over town, and Jenelle would be next.
Ew.
Chris was watching over everything. He would protect them. You know, he's watching over their online activity and do whatever he could to help stop these dang dirty trolls. It seemed that Barbara, who, as I said, was...
So, it's not hard to pull out from the computer these emails or whatever. Like, they can check the IP address that the emails come from. Ooh. Yeah.
The number one, you know, conversationalist with this Chris was eventually able to convince Buddy, after emailing Chris for months and having her delusions fed, to murder. Yeah, so those emails from Chris, once the police investigated it, they found the IP address. Jenelle was sending all the emails.
I knew it.
Chris
IP
didn't
address.
exist.
Haven't you heard of a VPN or like a onion router? Why? Like Torbot. Onion, whatever it's called. Well, that's a good one. You can just use it with DuckDuckGo. Should be good. Because it pins your IP address at different places in the world. So that's what I use. Not that I'm doing nefarious stuff like this. I'm not going to go out and murder people and make fictitious people up, but yeah. God, rookie mistake.
It was all Jenelle. There was no Chris at all, if you can believe it. Yeah, shocking. Shocking, I know. The way he wrote was just so convincing. As you can imagine, those Facebook posts, the messages, the rocks thrown, you know, with Bill and Billie Jean written on them. Bill and Billie Jean had no idea any of this was really happening, or they at least didn't know the extent of it. It was all Jenelle. It seems like they were slightly aware some of it was happening, but they were just staying away from it because they knew Jenelle was a crazy person. They were completely innocent. And it turned out that the morning of the murders, Jenelle was texting Jamie, you know, via the secret phone, you know, telling Jamie that, yeah, I hear my dad, he's going over there right now. She knew everything that was going on. She knew that her dad, Buddy, and Jamie were going to go kill Bill and Billie Jean. It seems that Buddy, that morning, he got up, picked up Jamie. They went over. They murdered 2 innocent people. And so, Jenelle and Barbara were then arrested also.
Sucked in.
Two men charged in the murder of a Johnson County couple are now in the process of hiring lawyers. Today in court, a judge appointed a temporary public defender for Jamie Lynn Curd until he can hire his own attorney. Marvin Potter Jr. is in the process of hiring his own lawyer. And the two men are charged with first-degree murder in the deaths of Billie Jean Hayworth and Curd's cousin Billy Payne at the couple's home outside Mountain City, Tennessee. A family friend found Payne and
He was the other guy's cousin. Bill was Curd's cousin. Oh my God, he's family and you did that? I mean, it's bad enough that you did it anyway, but family? You piece of shit.
Hayworth's baby unharmed in his mother's arms at the crime scene. The TBI said the victims had a history with the Potter family. Investigators said the pair filed a harassment complaint against Potter's daughter last year, sparking a feud between the families that resulted in murder.
Is somebody get life in prison?
Buddy confessed to the killings and got 2 life sentences. Jamie Curd got a plea deal and 25 years for him.
No!
In 2015, Jenelle and Barbara's trial began. The prosecution went with, well, it's obvious Jenelle masterminded the murders. Chris's emails were from her computer. These spelling mistakes were the ones Jenelle usually made. The defense went with, Jenelle, she has the mind of a child. Look at her history, all her disabilities, how sheltered she was. She couldn't do something like this.
Excuse. No, yes you can.
Funnily enough, this entire plot is exactly the kind of thing you could imagine a child coming up with.
Yeah.
During the trial, by the way, the real Chris appeared.
Wait,
He
what?
was a former classmate of Jenelle's.
Wait. Is it... No, okay. I'm confused. Obviously he didn't write the emails, but did she base... She based all her characters off real people. This is how you ruin lives. She impersonated them and... Oh my God. Wow.
Obviously wasn't in the CIA, but it was his identity and pictures Jenelle used in her plot. And her motive was that if she couldn't have Bill, then no one could.
Oh, yuck.
Barbara, in her stupidity, helped speed the plot along. Both Jenelle and Barbara were found guilty of first-degree murder. Both got life sentences.
Sucked in, die in prison alone.
Crazy, bizarre.
I know that sounds horrible what I just said, die in prison alone, sucked in, but come on. That baby is going to grow up without parents. Oh, I just had Dexter in my head where his parents got killed and he's in like, yeah, no. I think, wow. I'm glad that the baby survived. I was like, please, please, not children again. But he's okay. It's just so sad that he was in his mom's arms. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Our story, all of it from the mind, the batshit mind of Jenelle Potter, who still to this day says that Chris was a real person. She's not guilty. The Chris that has, been proven to be non-existent? Really?
Chris was you. No. You are Chris.
Oh,
you invented him like you invented other characters.
No. You're only crying not because you're innocent, but because you got caught. You're just feeling bad for yourself. Ew.
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Just happened to be from your email, from your computer, with your fingertips.
No.
It was from your IP address, from your email address.
I don't think we're going to get into that. She said
everything leads back to Chris. Chris apparently created this scenario.
She stated she's not Chris, and that's what she maintains.
Do you feel like you had any responsibility in doing this to him?
That just shows what kind of a nutjob Jenelle was. And her parents, Barbara and Buddy, they just wolfed down the crap the crap Chris was sending. It's insanity that tragically ended the lives of 2 young
rest
parents.
in peace. Jesus.
Thankfully, those days, of internet lies are over, right? Because nowadays you can believe everything you read on the internet. It's all trustworthy, right?
Oh, the wink! This is my favorite part. After having to listen to so much horribleness happening, you get a cute wink from Mac.
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. By the way, I should really talk about this more. I have t-shirts and stickers and mugs and stuff. If you would like some That Chapter branded t-shirt, you can get one. Like there. I will see you as always real soon in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Mike out.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, where to start with this one? Oh my days. Okay. That's, yeah, like I said, rest in peace to Billie Jean and Bill. That's sad. I'm just so glad that the baby's okay. A Nick piece. Yeah, so. Oh, I've watched that one actually. I know I've seen that one. Yeah, I've seen that one. Alright. Well, that was the bizarre case of Jenelle Potter. What a fucking weirdo. Sorry. But one of the here's the oh yeah. Okay. Go get some merch. The true unsung hero of this whole tale is the officer who spent a month. Yes. Imagine not only having to piece those emails back together, but also having to convince yourself that you got the words in the right order when they were clearly written by absolute imbeciles. Yeah. I missed my bed. It came out as jealousy thing. They said I was too pretty. Wonder what kind of face Investigator had when she said this. I don't like calling people ugly, but if you're gonna kill innocent people, you ugly. Okay. So yeah, that was it. I'm gonna leave a link, like I said, in the description of this video. Go subscribe to That Chapter. I'll also leave a link for my Instagram and my Twitter. Yeah, that's about it. Videos coming every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. 2 videos each day except for Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, yeah, this one's a little bit late. This is going to be a Saturday upload because I did have trouble with OBS. I'm just going to film a bunch of videos so that way I've got a whole week planned. Yeah, please like the video, subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before Halloween. So I got a couple more, which is good. But yeah. So peace out, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Love you. Mwah.